Well, Paul Felder wants his teammate Sean Brady's nickname to be Brickhouse, and I'm not sure there's a more appropriate moniker for this guy than that. Have you ever seen a fighter respond better to a loss than Sean Brady did against Kelvin Gastelum after he was humbled by Bilal remembered the name Muhammad? This man's wrestling and grappling and sheer physical strength is as scary a proposition, I would think, for any future welterweight contender. And now with momentum reacquired, we'll see if Sean Brady can take that requisite next step. So here's the former UFC welterweight title challenger, Darren Till. This guy is all action, all systems go, huge fan base, very fun to watch. First time he tasted defeat, though, was in his first UFC title fight against Tyron Woodley. Valuable lessons gained, and he looks to put those to good use here, too.
As you continue to beat guys like Dominic Cerrone and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, you earn the opportunity to fight guys like Tyron Woodley. And if it doesn't go your way, you go back to the drawing board and you get better, and I'm confident that Darren Till will do exactly that. He's a very, very talented young man. He's a young man that's even wise beyond his years and thinks as a fighter that's much more seasoned than he may actually be.
Seems to have mastered the weight cut at this point in time. We'll see how it goes for Darren Till here tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Or tell the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Sean Brady. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Darren the Gorilla Till.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, early round action here. There is no denying all of the skills that Darren Till brings to the table. He's got the fan base, moves all the needles you would want a fighter to move. Now the focus, getting back into middleweight title contention. And a lot of that is rooted in the improvements that he has made when it comes to his wrestling, when it comes to his grappling. That has been his kryptonite in the past. He does not believe it will be here tonight. So perhaps a sign of things to come. The kickboxer successfully defends the first attempt there on the takedown by the BJJ fighter.
I mean, what a great job recognizing the challenge in front of you, knowing that you're going to have to shield, knowing that you're going to have to defend multiple takedowns. He defended the first one, but that's not going to be the last one. So, admire your work a little bit, but know that you still got work to do. Oh!
Brady going for the takedown, he misses. Oh, Darren Till with style points there. Man, every time this guy lands DC, you're going to lose in the last one. Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. Right on the button. Oh, big knee to the body, man alive.
Oh, my goodness.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Darren Till. Nice punch there by Sean Brady. Oh! left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice pop there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent where he
A
needs.
sigh of relief from the people watching, because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get takedowns and get defended over and over again. Finally gets it. Now what does he do with the top control?
Oh, Till getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
Beautiful transition.
Till gets up. He is back on the feet here. All right, they separate. Now we'll see who can get off in space. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Big shot to the head.
Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt. His opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Entertaining scrap so far. All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Brady gets caught with that punch. Oh, he's got a good left hand.
It was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Big uppercut.
Oh, look at that.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good. Just missed with the straight left hand. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Brickhouse, Brady's bleeding from the mouth. Daniel looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Oh, big left hand. Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes.
He's hurt bad. Oh, nice level change.
Brady's in half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
He passes to half.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Sean Brady. All right, round three coming up next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, big moment in that round, of course, the strike that caused the cut to the lip. Certainly it's not shades of Robbie Lawler nor Alistair Overeem, but the cut does bear watching as we move forward.
And it still hurts. I mean, it still hurts. Honestly, everything hurts in the octagon, and that shot looked like it hurt a ton. But what the story will be is that it opened up that cut on the lip. How does he avoid taking too much damage back to that spot? He's got to move his head off that center line as he's moving forward.
And there's only so much a cut man can do to stop bleeding in the mouth area, so we will continue to monitor that cut as this fight presses forward. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect.
Nice big overhand right.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Takedown defense holds up.
And now some separation. They got checked.
Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Effective use of the jab there by Till. Oh, bleeding.
Massive hook land. And his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Oh, nice level change.
Brady's in half guard. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Brady's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Nice transition.
Back to his feet.
What a great job getting that kick to the target.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you'd like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here? What?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends the fight.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Relentless pressure from the top by Brickhouse Brady. Side control now.
The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
.30 seconds to go here. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
We have arrived at the fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there. There it is. Right back on his legs. Oh, back and forth we go.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
for a guillotine choke.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient. He's got to squeeze, but not too much. He's got to get the guard locked and try to find a submission. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Sean Brady.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the...
Oh, in good position to rip off the Kimura here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Brady's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you gotta credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, Sean, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Looking to land the right just out of range. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
All right, man, take a seat. Listen to me. We are down in this fight. This is the last round. I need you to finish. I don't care whatever you have to do. You're going to go out there.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fifth and final round, forthcoming.
Nice strike. Oh, nice right hand.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. He missed with that jab attempt there.
Oh, nice kick.
Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that knockdown. Perfect setup with the hands. Got the knockdown. Let's see if he can go find the shot that's going to finish the fight.
Well, he's had...
Oh, he's hurt bad.
He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Ooh, what a punch.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late.
Yeah. Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble.
And just misses with that big right hand. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. Oh.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but His opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
He was able to protect the eye there with that block, so that is a nice adjustment that the fighter made there to raise the guard and prevent further damage on that cut. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. 30 seconds now to go in the fight. Brady's eye is closing up.
Oh, nice.
Final seconds of the fight.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. The official decision is now in and resides with Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All three judges score the contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, Darren the Gorilla Till!
Well, he is legendary, he is ruthless, he is the former UFC welterweight champion Robbie Lawler, and after taking most of 2018 off due to injury, he still believes that he can make a run at this welterweight title. Tonight figures to be an opportunity for him to try to prove as much.
Every time Robbie Lawler steps in the octagon, he's got one thing in his mind. It's making his way back to a UFC welterweight championship. Right. He has a ton of ability, great knockout power, crisp, sharp boxing. But don't forget about the kicks of Robbie Lawler. As we saw against Bobby Bolton way back when he got back into the UFC, he has the ability to put guys out in a number of ways. He's finished fights by knockouts. He's won decisions. He's done everything. Robbie Lawler is a true legend.
And if you're one of those fans who was watching in May of 2002 when he made his UFC debut against Aaron Riley at UFC 37, you know just how beloved by the MMA masses ruthless Robbie Lawler is. Ladies and gentlemen, with much fanfare, one of the best welterweight free agents in the world has arrived on the greatest proven ground in mixed martial arts. Enter Michael Venom Page. Realized a lot of success in other big shows, but most fighters eventually want to test themselves in the UFC. That was the goal for Michael Venom Page. Outstanding striker, a finisher, really in all realms of mixed martial arts. But there are a lot of interesting stylistic challenges for him in this UFC welterweight division. And the opposition tonight's going to be trying to take this man down. But Michael Venom Page, with that infectious smile on full display, has finally arrived in the UFC. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ruthless Robbie Lawler. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready? Do it.
Ruthless Robbie Lawler coming up on 40 fights as a pro, 20 career wins by knockout. You know what the approach is going to be here tonight. Going to try to get his mitts on the target early, and he can lean on the takedown defense as well. If the wrestling starts to come back his way, more often than not, Robbie Lawler's able to stay upright. Oh, nice job by Lawler to stick and move, landed in the pocket, and then retreated. His striking has never looked better than it does here early in this one. Oh, you can hear that thwack in the nosebleeds as the kickboxer lands a body kick early here in the fight against the boxer.
I mean, this is the range that he needs to fight at. He doesn't want to be close where he's throwing hooks to the body and punches. Use those legs, dig that shit into the body, and try to slow down your opponent. And everything's landing with so much power.
Oh, single collar tie here.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you...
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks. And you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expressions of his opponent.
Just out of range with that left hook.
Nice job of hiding that head kick.
Oh, nice job by Robbie Lawler, training now at Hard Knocks 365. Henry Hooft has tried to simplify his striking a little bit. Kami Barzini on the wrestling side. Don't close the book on Lawler making another run to championship contention. Under a minute now to go in the round. Lawler to the body. Leg kick checked effectively there by Robbie Lawler. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh! Rips the body there. What a round. All right, so a lot of highlights from which to choose after those previous 5 minutes. And on the other side, you better start checking some of these leg kicks, man.
Yeah, and when your opponent is throwing that many leg kicks, it takes one good check. If he gets one good check off, he may deter him from throwing these kicks over and over.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
Oh, how good is that jab by Lawler?
They're so evenly matched, they're going tit for tat.
Oh, high-level defense there. The hook shot is blocked by Lawler. Try to establish that jab. 3 minutes to go. And he caught the kick. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, really explosive. Oh, he's got him hurting here. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Man, his jab is good. There it is. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give one.
Lawler's strike attempt there is blocked. 1 minute now, says the round 2 clock. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now. Because this
huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
That leg kick hurt.
Oh, landed some big shots, too.
10 minutes in the can. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. We expected somebody to get ahead, but they both did. Dude hurt.
That'll do it. Robbie Lawler with a huge knockout tonight.
Holy smokes.
We send it inside the octagon.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. 2 of the best welterweights in the world. They are Kamaru Usman and Leon Edwards, and much is made of this stylistic matchup, the strengths on both sides. I'm not sure Usman can't beat him in the kickboxing match they had.
And that was the difference in fight 1. Edwards thought if he could stay standing, he would win the fight. Usman had to take him down. That is not the case today. Usman is a phenomenal striker at this point in his career. But if he is standing in boxing with Leon Edwards, there aren't many people in the world that you would favor. This is a very interesting fight. It's a matter of who can make it take place where he needs to be in order to get the victory.
On display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight, not only is he the best welterweight in the world, he may just be the toughest welterweight in the world because he went through the fire in order to retain that title.
Just misses with that one. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Usman. Just over 3 minutes to go round one. Straight punch, that is useful. Oh, gets the single leg takedown. Pretty good velocity on that one. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, effective strike from the clinch there by Usman.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches. Gets to the single collar tie.
Oh, big elbow. Takedown defense holds up. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Nice body shot there.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick he did.
The crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one. Oh, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot. Finish here.
Back to his feet. So far, a frantic pace as expected.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You gotta get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Round two straight ahead. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick, and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
All right, here we go with the start of our second round. Leon Edwards. And that man, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman.
That is a damaging kick that
Man, how about the crisp boxing and kickboxing of Leon Edwards here tonight? It's amazing how much he has improved since his UFC debut a few years ago, and really has established himself as one of the best welterweights in the world.
real quick leg kick.
So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key. He has a ton of it right now.
Effective jab there by Usman. Single collar tie now. Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully setting up a sub here. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Edwards trying to make some of these ground strikes count. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt out? All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Edwards. Another ground and pound strike lands.
That was a slick transition.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Stay in tight. Grab the hands. Grab the hands.
Usman's in half guard. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy. Great defense by this fighter.
I'm standing this up. You need to work.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. In the half guard.
Under a minute to go. Good work from the top here by Edwards. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Stop.
Excellent. Keeps dropping his left hand, leaving his jaw wide open for him to stay on the outside, pumping with the jaw.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Straight right is there. Oh, he blocked that shot and lands the hook on the counter.
Fast jab lands it.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the last round. Oh, nice judo toss for him there. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean,
Edwards has got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now. All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub.
oh, he got to his spot. Great shot from the top position.
These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one.
Nice.
Edwards is back in full mount. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Under a minute to go. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Edwards' eye is closing up. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, nice jab by Edwards. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh!
Gets back to his feet.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
He's having his way with him here.
There it is. Now he's running him out. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Edwards. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Edwards. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Just misses with the left hook. 90 seconds now to go in the round. Front kick by Usman. Edwards has got his head looking for a guillotine. That guillotine is tight. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Usman swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself. And look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Just misses with the jab there. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Tags him with that uppercut. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. All right, late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there.
You got to get going. It does not matter if you get the first chop. It does not matter if you get the guard pass. You got to just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing action, you can lather into something to end the fight.
Keeps going. That's as good a punch as he's thrown on.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect. He's got to keep pressing here. He's going to guillotine.
Oh, he got out. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Nice guillotine attempt here.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, he got out again.
He did it again. This guy's a magician. He just keeps on escaping.
Under 1 minute to go, fifth and final round. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Edwards.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Oh, he's got his back. Thought about a choke, instead flattens him out, and now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to...
Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the fight of the year conversation. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Born in Uzbekistan, where they fight at weddings, here is Kazakhstan's Shavkat Rakhmonov, one of the best welterweight prospects in the world. He has finished every single one of his professional wins. He has never tasted defeat. And even though he is not in any great rush for a championship opportunity, the fan base is. They want this man fighting for the title with immediacy. He's sort of contented to bide his time. This is the big spot here tonight. If he can win this fight and handle this particular stylistic challenge, for my money, there's nothing left. All eyes on Kazakhstan Shavkat Rakhmonov here tonight. If you're just getting into fighting and you're looking for a fighter to support, you can do worse than Jorge Game-bred Masvidal. Really a guy who's easy to root for and coming off some of the biggest wins of his career recently.
He is starting to get everything right. For as long as Jorge Masvidal has been in his game, you always had the feeling that there was still work to be done in order to truly reach his optimal form. I feel like now he's finally getting it. And people overlook the fighter's mentality of Jorge Masvidal. We talked about Kimbo Slice in the back there fighting. But Jorge Masvidal was right next to him.
Right.
He was back there fighting just for the sake of fighting. And he has done that in the octagon, and now he's finally putting it all together as he tries to make his way to a UFC title fight.
Jorge Masvidal ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Shavkat Nomad Rakhmonov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jorge Game-bred Masvidal.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, so here is the oncoming force at welterweight. Uzbekistan's Shavkat Rakhmonov. Might want to start learning how to pronounce that name. We'll see how he approaches the early portions of this round. He's a striker, he's a grappler, he's a wrestler, he has conditioning. Really looks like the total package at 170 pounds and looking for that next level signature win here tonight. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Switch kick landed there by Rakhmonov. Oh, doing work with the jab. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. So more output, at least in the early going. So Rakhmonov's able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds. Oh, misses with the jab. Nice defense there. Huge block. Just over 3 minutes to go. Close to the headlands, flush there by Game-bred. Oh, that's a big right hand there from Game-bred. Boxing fundamentals, certainly not an issue. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Back to his feet. And he blocked the punch there. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water, you gotta go get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Come on, he's bleeding good. Let's make it worse.
Oh, and a switch kick to the body for good measure. Nice work there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
Another massive body kick lands.
Oh, nice jab by Gamebred. Went for the inside leg kick. Nice crack there. Masvidal's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. 30 seconds to go in this one. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. All right, here, final seconds of round one. Rakhmonov's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. Round two is next. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, let us get you some replays from that previous round. His nose is significantly damaged after his opponent's handiwork in that previous frame.
It's smashed. It's smashed, John, and you see the cut on it. You see the bruising. It's bad now, but in a couple days it'll be much worse.
Yeah.
Because that's when you get the black eyes and you start to look like a freaking penguin. The guy is taking too many shots with his head. He's not doing a great job of moving his head off the center line. If he wants to win this fight, he has got to be smarter in his approach.
And he's a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, right into mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Rakhmonov.
Great job landing from the top position.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Rakhmonov.
He passed the half guard.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the field.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. That's exactly what they got in that exchange.
And now Masvidal's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue.
Head kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots. Oh, my goodness.
So there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down near the end of it. Saved by the bell. He will live to fight on. The question is for how long.
Listen,
All right, so his legendary chin holds up despite getting knocked down in that previous round. DC, take us through the highlight.
He's as tough as they come. There has not been a guy that can take shots like this. Most times the night would be over, and gladly over after you take a shot like this. But this man's just too tough. Some people say he's too tough for his own good. He would not agree with you. He wants to fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Oh, nice.
Back to the jab now, no good. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Back and forth we go. Rachmanov's taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue to target that area and see if you might get a referee or even a doctor to intervene here. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, nice jab. Gamebred gets lit up by that straight punch. All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm in this matchup.
And you can see his confidence in his posture, but also you can see the effect that knockdown had on his opponent by the way he is approaching.
Oh, he lands another. Oh, he is hurting for certain. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Masvidal's in half guard now.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. He's very close to the finish here. Rachmanov's able to transition back to side control now. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
Hey, all right, Tate, listen. This is eating you up on the inside. You gotta start moving. Don't allow him to get to your body. Start protecting yourself.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
He's got a great chin. Masvidal's one of the toughest guys that you've ever seen step foot in the octagon. He's not afraid of a fight.
Relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round and picking up exactly where he left off. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Swing and a miss. Oh! And back to his feet. Nice job by him defensively there. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Straight right, he misses. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Hurts bad.
Fast leg kick lands.
What does he do now that he has this clinch position?
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Oh! That'll do it! Shavkat Rakhmonov. Too good.
Holy smokes!
All right, we set it inside for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Shavkat Rakhmonov.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.